We now tell you to sing the national anthem. So this is an opportunity for you to practice it and you don't know it. Are you ready? Please let us rise up as we sing the nation. Thank you, thank you. Please you may be seated. We are all welcome to this beautiful event today. A lot of us will live here, different people from the people who came here. Thank God we have started. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm immediately going to call the director of production, Miss Nora Joseph. Let her come and tell us more about what today is all about. Please put your hands together, guys.
Thank you so much, Mr. Biggs. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you so much. Distinguished guests, community leader, stakeholders, partners, and members of Mr. Community. Good morning and welcome to the Integrated Community Support Program organized by One Foundation. We are gathered today to implement our coordinated interventions on emergency food relief, climate change adaptation, maternal and infant health awareness, all based on identified community needs for the Mesa people in Mesa community and all through the region. Okay. We need an interpreter. Please, can we get a mic for the secretary? Please. Thank you. Distinguished guests, community leaders, stakeholders, partners, and the beautiful people of this community. Good morning. And welcome to the Integrated Community Support Program.
Yes, I did integrated community program.
Okay. Organized by One Foundation.
Yes, I organized the One Foundation with the soon organized One Foundation.
We are gathered today to implement our coordinated interventions on emergency food relief, maternal and infant health awareness, and climate change adaptation, all based on community identified needs. For the beautiful Wesa people. So on behalf of our foundation, I welcome the community leader, representatives from the primary health care center, representatives from the AATF, representatives from the NPAR cooperatives, volunteers, staff, stakeholders, and all beneficiaries present here today. We sincerely appreciate your presence and support. Thank you for being part of this impactful program. God bless you. My name is Laura Joseph. The Director of Operations, One Foundation. As One Foundation, we are committed to nourishing, protecting, sustaining the Nigerian communities. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Hello again. Yes. Welcome once again. As we are here today, there are some big people that we need to identify. And number one on the list is His Royal Highness Chief Musa Yetu. And also on our list, we have Dr. Bernard Ehiri. We also have Mrs. Mary Kumar. Yes. And we also have Mrs. Anna Onoda. We also have a special salute for Commandant Ogungbe.
Commander Ogungbe. Tari.
And also, I want to use this opportunity to welcome every one of you. I would want to call all your names, but time will not permit. So as we are going on today, we want you to be rest assured that before we leave here, you will understand why we think it's important to provide emergency food and support, to support vulnerable households, to improve maternal and infant health awareness, within the Wesa community. Yes. So more and more we will learn today. I want you to put your hands together for yourself. Because right now, I'm about to call His Royal Highness, who is the chairman of today's event. Yes, hear me again. His Royal Highness Chief Musa Yetu is the chairman of the event. Chief Musa Yetu is chairman of the event. Sir. Ogaji Setuzaki. As a Tizaki, as a one, as a Tizaki. Gaba. Setigaba, I will recover that. Sedaki Kuma. I don't know Mali, Zion. That's a good night. So, someone else. Good morning. How is your time? You don't tire. Good morning, my people. I want to talk too much. I want first appreciate our director for this condition. Which I quickly want from us just for just something here. I first start with Yamba. The second time, first say good morning. Good morning. So, third time, I want to enter my language. Saudi. Saudi. Maybe some of you have visited this place before. The time you came to Besa or you reside in Besa. Let's not be a wonderful to you. One day, you can't be airport. Maybe we shall be going to be airport. Let me say thank you for our madam. Without the answer to you, madam. Yes, they last news. They came to me in my palace. Don't want to be the one program in my community. There was a program, so they need my support in the community. Yes, as when I ate in my palace. If you are come from Anambra, Imo, Oyo, Sokoto, everywhere, any states. If you are staying in Besa, you are one. We are one. So that is why. So, me too, I want to appreciate you. Because our community, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausawa, and Yoruba people. My appreciation for you people. If any person does something here small, don't regret. Just look a prayer. You will get blessing. This condition will get blessing. This our people for this our will get blessing. So we do like we gather hand together and do that. One foundation. So I won't talk too much. That's why I say that. I want to come back to appreciate all of us. So my dancing. So I thank you. So now you charge of this program.
You'll be in charge of your program. Oh, you'll be in charge. I asked the house. I asked the
what the needed amount of this program.
As I never work at the
last second time.
I never do it.
They are coming.
I never do it.
No one wasting the time.
So the guy asked the
Thank you. We say thank you to our royal highness, to our daddy, our chief, our host, very good to us. Almost everybody here is from the Christian community, and we are happy that we are here with you. Without wasting your time, I want to call the specialist for climate awareness. Awareness. And the professional is smart farming.
Go farming. Go there.
They are supposed to tell us everything we need to know about smart farming and everything we need to know about climate change. Please put your hands together as we welcome Dr. Eyu Bena. Sarife.
Good morning, everyone.
You go tough, but I will try. Yes, it's very tough, but I'll try. How many of us here understands Pidgin English? Pidgin. Let me just see your hand on Pidgin. Okay. Now that I know, just a few. Okay, no problems. Now me and you go on. I'm going to go slowly. Then you go. Sarife. Let's do this. Okay, so my name is Ben. And I just want to take us through what we already know. So we all are farmers, right? Yes, so there are so many activities we do that I would like to just talk to us about so that we can change to be able to get more yield in our farms. And what I'm going to say is nothing strange. It's things that we already do, but we just make small mistakes as we are doing them. And you know, in science, as it keeps evolving, things change. So those are the little changes and the things I want to do. How many of us here know that the weather has changed? Just let me see by the raise of your hand. So I also want to ask them a question. I want to ask one person a question. I want to tell me in 1990, when does rain start in the Star community? In 1990, when does rain start?
So there are years ago, 1990. So what the matter?
Yeah, thank you very much. So tell them what he said.
So I did your father who
29 March 1990.
as a knowledge business.
For the 1990, where you go? Tell us.
1990. During the heavens, they are part of the part of their match. No, the government. That is
May. Now it's May. Is it March before, but now May. So I want to also let them ask them, what do they think that has made the rain pattern change?
So I agree with
Another answer, not you again. You. Climate. Thank you very much. Because of climate.
Because of ancient,
yeah, weather. So then you used to plant early and you can even put 2 crops. But now it's just one. But these are not very practical things. Now we also know that before, if rain is falling in 1990, it used to fall like shower. But now it used to fall like big stone. It's very painful. The weather has changed. Everything we do has changed. Even before, our phones used to make a lot of noise. Chinese phones used to make a lot of noise. But now there's improvements. Even in medicine, there's been a lot of improvements. The same thing applies to agriculture. So, I want to talk about your initial focus for crop production. What you should focus on now. So the first thing is how you prepare your land. How you prepare your land. But before you even prepare your land, you have to also select the right land for the right crop. Whether rice, whether beans, whether you must select a land that is flat, a little bit stable. But the news I want to bring down is that gone are the days when you begin to make please, as much as possible, stop making ridges. So just till your soil, just prepare your soil, don't make the ridges. Just prepare the soil, just till the soil, and that's it. That's okay for planting. Except you're growing yam or cassava. If you're not growing yam or cassava, there's no need to make ridges anymore because you're disturbing the soil. And it's also good for you to know your crop history. If you planted, let's say, beans this year, next year it's good that you put maize there. And take your beans to where you planted maize before. It will help you because they need to put fertilizer in the soil that you're going to use in the next season. So these are simple things you need to do to help yourself. Let's talk about the isolation distance and volunteer management because I used to be fast. Let's go straight into your planting activity. Yes, if you want to plant, please. I know local farmers for food, you plant so many crops together. Like I see you planting rice, watermelon, beans, pepper, all together. You will encourage you to start planting them row by row instead of planting them together. So you put your beans, you put your pepper, you put your cowpea, just like that, instead of planting all of them together. Because when you apply fertilizer in such a crop, because we don't have many rates and we don't know the rates of each of the crops. So putting rice, because rice has a different fertilizer rate, beans has a different fertilizer rate, cowpea has a different fertilizer rate. So if you're planting, look at how we what you doing with blanket application of fertilizer. And that will affect the yield and the money that you're looking for. It's also very good for you to also keep your farm clean. Now let me say something very important. Your farm is just like your house. The way you treat people in your house should be the way you treat your farm. Because the challenge is that we treat our farms differently and treat our house differently. Because the crop is alive. So what I'm saying is, if your farm is weedy, please weed it. Don't waste time. Because if you leave it weedy, you're already inviting no yield. You will be using your fertilizer. Using your fertilizer, you are inviting no yield. Also put the right insecticide application. When you buy your insecticide, especially for those that can need bees, trees, and all that. If you don't understand, please look for someone that really understands to tell you the rates that you apply. Because what we do over the years is use a lot of chemicals to kill the soil. And that is a problem. And I'm saying this because for one, I'm a practical farmer. I have my own farm. For any schools, I have my own farm. So for you to have good yield, it means that you have to do proper irrigation, regular field inspection, use of good seed, regular weeding, and your regular field visits to visit your field. And above all these things, please try and keep me records. Know when you do each of these activities, common for you. Except you're growing, your crop, except you're growing just if you're growing to sell in the market, it's important that you know what you're doing. It's very, very important. So for you to get good yield, it's very, very important that you know when you do each of those activities. And for some of us that do dry season, does this picture make a lot of sense to you? For some of us that do dry season farming, that bring water into our fields. It's good that you channel it in such a way that it can hold water. Look at how I blocked this. One more thing, for dry season farming, it's important that you make ridges. But for the wet season, during the rainy season, there is no need for ridges. Now, in dry season, you have to do ridges because the ridges has to guide the water. Like you have to have a channel for water to flow in and enter your furrows. And we've also known that farmers spend a lot of money in irrigation during dry season. So it's also good for you to know the right time to also apply your irrigation. I would recommend that before planting, it's better you apply. During the vegetative stage, if you're growing like cowpea, when it is 2-3 leaves, you know cowpea does not need a lot of water. So during your 2-3 leaves stage, it's good to apply a lot of water too. So yes, that's it. During flowering, then and again during the grain filling, when it is filling the grain. Those are the best times to apply water irrigation. So that is then if you usually spray with your knapsack sprayer. Also that people spray like this. People spray like this. The best way to spray is like this, close to the soil. So you have a chemical, but the one has to be not you put down. If you are in a way, you have a way of coercion. I feel someone who won't get so how many of us spray with that side? And that's why they will do the chemical. How many of us say spray with that side? As a man, so if you mention everyone, right? So if you do, please, this is the right thing because once you do like this, you're wasting your chemical. It's drifting to the other people's farms or the places you're coming from. So these are basic things you should know. And very important. Then also be very, very wary about the spray. So that's what use the right rate, the right quantity, the right quantity. Because I know farmers just use the cover of milk to weigh it. Am I lying? Oh, you're laughing. Because it's the truth. You just use the and just pour. And just pour it there. You are putting a lot of chemicals in your field. And I'll be harmful to your health. And like I said, if you do not know, please look for someone that knows so that the person will be able to help. Very important. So let's go into practical approach for climate. Smart farming. Smart farming. That's what we're doing now. So are we I want to ask a question. What's the difference between weather and climate? You can tell me. So I go different. Don't read it. Tell me what you do. Don't read what's on the wall. Want to show Alabasterebo? Shebolewa Deshendi. I mean, you tell me the difference between weather and climate. Tell us. Give the lecture. Let the lecture tell us the difference between weather and climate. Give me the mic. Speak your local language, please, so that you fast.
That's the habit. The me, I watch and out of bed. That's the chicken. Then I tell you that. Then, maybe that is a question. So, we have one penny. We are then, when you go at the job, try to change. Salina, Maka, that he a good hour. Ega sa, Yanga one, you are so that. Yana, say, agenda. So, over that, you pay 2 hours. The way agenda, that is change. But you know, my prayer hand. Yana, say, agenda. That is not as they are. So, you get, you are chicken. That is not, but now you are chicken. So, 10 of the planning. That is more, wait,
Some of this experience, not for please, not for him. Thank you, Prof.
So what you said is that in a situation where you see that it's raining, somewhere you see where they will set, they want to be a rain somewhere, before you know, the rain will disappear. From there, the time that you're supposed to have rain, that rain will not fall at the certain months. Sometimes, instead of March, it will end to April. Now we are in the end. So that is the climate change.
So, very, very correct. In fact, it's exactly what I've written here in your screen.
So, I want to look at where you are.
So, it's good for us to know that things are changing and we also need to change.
So,
I will quickly go into the practical things we should be doing in our farm to adapt to some of these changes. Now, I also want to put up something that is very important, some of the key elements of climate change. You see that our temperature is changing. Have you seen this picture? Have you seen something like this before? You plant and there is flood. Or there is excess temperature, or there is drought. These are the present things that we see every day in our life. High temperatures, erratic rainfall, long dry spell, increased flooding, shifting the seasons. In fact, that was the first thing we said. That used to plant in March, but now it's May. And even that way, you're not sure because rains are not stabilized for you to plant.
So, say, Kamata, I don't know how so there's so many other against how a Yumuna to have Kamata her goals, I had out to Yan hours that hours ago. That's to everybody say Kamata to go there, they have us very and was go, they have a because of climate and the language, I had it.
Now, what is climate smart agriculture? Climate smart agriculture are things you do just to mitigate, adapt, and increase the Now, to put this in a layman's term, anything you have to do that will help you get this view is smart. And I'm moving straight into what those things are. Soil. Let's talk about how to deal with our soil. And I've already mentioned it. I've also mentioned it. Do conservation tilling. Conservative tilling. Like I said, if you're planting in the wet season, please stop making ridges. Just till your soil and plant. It's better for you. It's better for you. Then when you harvested at the end of the planting season, I know some of you harvest those things and go and give it to your animals to feed on. As much as possible, we are advising that you stop. That 10,000, that 20,000 that you're getting, from doing that, if we incorporate those things into the soil to form manure for you, next year you're going to recover much more than 20,000. That's the whole idea of mulching. You also need to understand your soil. Some soils are slopy, right? Everybody's land is not slopy. Some people's lands are slopy. If your land is slopy, you must also observe it by yourself. Take your time and make your ridges against the slope. Make your ridges like this. Because you see people, when their land is this way, they make their ridges like this. For water to be flowing. So your land is sloping. Make your ridge against the slope. And where possible, in the middle, provide a gutter way for the water to flow. So that when you hit your ridge, goes to the end to see where it flow. It's very, very important. Because if you continue the way rains are falling, the rains are very short and very heavy. Please also try to do proper planting spacing. This one is when the wahala is. Proper planting spacing. Don't conserve it by planting short groups. Especially for maize, or cacao or any watermelon. Please, they are right spacing. At least for maize, you must have a that's the forget about the ridge. Just plant in the center. As what putting 3-4 seeds in one hole. Because when you bring labor, they want to be planting and be pouring seeds so that they go. You have to monitor them. Not only that they waste your seed, you're going to meet you a lot of competition. The crops itself. Avoid burning your crops. I want to also ask the question. When you harvest your maize, what do you do after it has dried up? Do you burn your food? How many of us burn? How many of us burn our field after harvest? Yes. So if you do, you want to say something? Okay, please. Your own language.
Please, you know these days, after you harvest corn or chili corn, the cattle they are not allowed to eat it. Tell us, how can we do that?
Thank you very much.
Sometimes, maybe you might have maybe a very large and you are the one that have to control everything around the tendency, if you don't want it, you will not be able to find it by the next season. That is one of the reasons that for other American crops, the one that are getting more and more. If they don't want them, you will not be able to find them outside for the next season. When that
The question I want to ask you, how did you burn it? You just set fire on the field or what? Thank you. So that's exactly the answer I wanted to get from you. So even if you want to born, gather in a place, because when you born your field, you want to be like people born. What you're doing is you're killing the soul. You hear some people say that if you want it to get to the harvest the next year. That's true. But when you keep doing that thing every year, you kill the soil. So it's not about getting the good yield in the next year, What about the fourth and the fifth year? What happens to the soil? Maybe you destroy the soil. So that becomes a challenge. Yeah, for my big brother over there, who said immediately they born, the problem is that cattle's coming. You can't stop them. That's a natural thing. You have to coexist with them, right? But we advise, as you are harvesting your maize and your unicorn. So you see that corn, that's chop it into pieces as you are harvesting. Don't just leave it standing, because that's what attracts them. Chop it into pieces. You have your mind. So as you are harvesting, chop it into pieces. It will be extra energy for you, but in the long run, it will benefit your soul. Which is what you have. So when you chop it into pieces, the best thing you do, allow them come in, they won't take all. Because when they come in, if it's chopped into pieces, they won't take all. They chop it back into the soil. Just turn it back into the soil and leave it and go for it to decay. And that's the solution to your problem. Thank you. Now let's go into planting. You told me something very, very nice. At this point, I want to confirm. You told me something very nice. That the planting time has changed. This is not in March, but now it's May. Things have changed. So it is also good. Let me even ask one foundation. One foundation